We're going to look today at electrical power assignment 2, task 2, and have a look at how we can determine the current flowing in this three-phase circuit. So here's the task in your assignment. You've got to determine the current flowing in live 1, live 2, live 3 and the neutral, and this is the circuit. And it's important here that you bear in mind where live 1, live 2 and live 3 are. So it's not 1, 2, 3 from the top, it's 3, 2, 1 from the top down. These are my values. Your values, you've got to scroll on down through the assignment, and at the end you'll find the appendix which has your name and the values you've got to use, and you'll see there it has live 1, live 2, live 3. It gives you the value for the resistance, the value for the inductance in millihenries, and it's also determined there as the imaginary number equivalent for it. So I'm going to run through how to work out these three values. You can see they've been built here on this simulator. It turns out there's 26.9, 35, 31 and 18 then flowing in the neutral. So you've got to do the same thing but for your own values. So in all of these conductors, the current flow is going to be the voltage divided by the impedance. So let's take live 3 first. The voltage is 230 at an angle minus 240, and the impedance is 2 plus 7i, and that works out as 31.59 at an angle of 45.9 degrees, and we can see that that is 31.57, very close. Just roll through the other three in the same way. So live 2 is 230 volts, this time at minus 120. The impedance being 5.5 plus 3.5i. And that gives us a current of 35.28 amps at minus 152.5. And then live 1 has a supply voltage of 230 at angle 0 and it's driving an impedance of 3 plus 8i, and that works out as 26.91 at an angle of minus 69.4, and these match up very well with the simulation. So in order to work out what the current flow is in this return neutral, we have to understand that these three currents essentially have to add up to the same value as the neutral. Or another way of looking at that is to say that these three and the neutral added together must give you 0. So live 1 plus live 2 plus live 3 plus the neutral must give you 0. Now, it's important that you realise that just adding this part, the actual current value you would read if you put nanometer on, just adding those three will not give you the neutral. 31 plus 35 plus 26 is going to be up somewhere 90-ish. There's not 90 amps flowing in this neutral. We got to add these with their respective angles in order to get the correct answer. So the neutral current is going to be whatever current needs to be added to these to bring you back to 0. In other words, the neutral current equals 0, take away live 1 plus live 2 plus live 3. So the neutral current equals 0, take away 31.59 at angle 45.9 plus 35.28 at minus 152.5 plus 26.91 at angle minus 69.4. That's going to give us our neutral current, and of course it's going to have a value, an actual value of current, such as you would read with nanometer, and an angle associated with it. And if you work that out, you'll find neutral current equals 18.74 at an angle of 90.8 degrees. That's our angle, and on this particular calculator we have to toggle between angle and current value. So there we have it. We've been asked to calculate the current flowing in L3, which is this, L2, which is this, L1, which is this, and the neutral current, which is this. Task 2 done. As soon as you state that, and as soon as you put the correct units on it, so I would just finish off by saying neutral current equals 18.74 amps. So if you're able to follow that, you should be able to slot in your values from the appendix, work through, get your answer.